I told my parents I won't drive my sister to school unless she's more hygienic because her smell literally makes me sick. So my little sister Maya is 16 and I'm 18, and I've been driving her to school for the past year since I got my license. At first, it was actually cool having that extra sibling time together in the car. But then around a month ago, something changed. I don't know if it was because she started dating this guy who doesn't shower either or what, but Maya just stopped caring about basic hygiene, like completely stopped. I'm talking about not showering for days, wearing the same clothes over and over, and this musty smell that would fill my entire car the second she got in. The first time I really noticed was on a Tuesday morning. I opened the passenger door and this wave of stench hit me like a brick wall. Mix of old sweat, dirty laundry, and something else I couldn't identify. I actually had to step back and breathe fresh air before getting in my own car. I tried being subtle at first, rolling down all the windows even when it was freezing, keeping air fresheners everywhere, but nothing helped. The smell would stick to my fabric seats and linger for hours after I dropped her off. By the second week, I was starting to feel nauseous during our drives, like actually sick to my stomach. My friends started commenting on how my car smelled weird, which was embarrassing. I finally decided to talk to Maya directly. I waited until we were almost at school one morning and said, "Hey, you might want to shower more often." But she just shrugged and claimed she had showered recently, which was obviously a lie because her hair was so greasy it looked wet. Things got worse when my girlfriend Chloe asked for a ride to school with us. I couldn't say no without explaining why, so I just hoped Maya would have cleaned up, but nope. Chloe got in the back seat and within 30 seconds, she was trying not to gag. She kept shooting me these looks like, "What is that smell?" I was mortified. After that, Chloe started making excuses not to ride with us, and I knew she was telling her friends because they'd give me weird looks in the hallways. It was humiliating. The breaking point came last Friday. I picked Maya up and the smell was so bad I actually had to pull over after 2 blocks because I thought I was going to throw up. I literally had my head out the window dry heaving on the side of the road. Some jogger asked if I was okay. That afternoon, I went straight to my parents, found them in the kitchen and laid it all out. I told them I wasn't driving Maya to school anymore unless she started showering regularly and washing her clothes. Mom immediately got defensive, saying I was being dramatic, but Dad asked what exactly was going on. I explained everything. How the smell was making me physically sick, how it was affecting my friendships, how embarrassing it was. Mom kept insisting Maya was just going through a phase, but I told her this wasn't normal teenage smell. This was like she hadn't washed in weeks. Maya was upstairs with headphones on gaming, so she had no idea we were talking about her. Dad went up to her room and came back 5 minutes later looking horrified. He just nodded at me and said, "Okay, I get it now." Turns out Maya's room smelled even worse than she did. Dirty clothes everywhere, moldy food plates under her bed, sheets that looked like they hadn't been changed in months. My parents had this huge intervention with Maya that night. They set up a shower schedule, made her do laundry twice weekly, and said if she didn't follow it, she'd lose gaming privileges. Maya threw a massive fit, saying I was ruining her life, but honestly, I didn't care anymore. The next morning was the first time in weeks I could breathe normally in my car during our drive. Maya was still mad and wouldn't talk, but at least she smelled like soap instead of a garbage dump. Mom later admitted she hadn't realized how bad it had gotten because she'd gotten used to it gradually. She thanked me for bringing it up, even though it was uncomfortable.